first have a look at this paper once. It seems like, although maths is not looking that much difficult, but yeah, it is actually. But yeah, okay. So let us start with the first question itself because it sees so vectors and vectors are a little bit we are strong with, isn't it? Let's try to finish this paper in 1.5 hours. Fine. Around we have. The first question says that the unit vector which is orthogonal to this particular vector and coplanar with the vector the centers. So if this vector, we have to calculate that unit vector, which is orthogonal to this one and coplanar with what this and this, right? Fine. So any vector which is coplanar to the both vectors, we write as what? This vector is, let's say, a vector, and a vector will be what? Lambda into, like this is c vector. I mean, let's call that vector as c vector. And this is what? This one is, let's say, a vector, and this one is, let's say, what? B vector. So I will write what? C vector should be equal to lambda a vector plus mu b vector. Fine. So then I will write as what? C vector should be equal to lambda into, this will be 3 minus 2 and 1 plus mu into 1 minus 2 and 1. Clear? So C will be what? 3 lambda plus 2 mu, 3 lambda plus 2 mu, minus 2 lambda minus 2 mu, 1 plus mu. This is our C vector, 3 lambda plus 2. How it is getting the, oh shit, 2 mu, it should be mu, right? So 3 lambda plus mu minus 2 lambda minus 2 mu, right? Fine. And 1 plus mu. Clear? So now there is dot with what? It's orthogonal to this vector 5, 2 and 4. So dot with the 5, 2 and 4 will be 0. So 3 lambda plus mu into 5 minus 2 lambda minus 2 mu into 2 plus 4 into 1 plus mu is equal to 0. Hmm? Sorry, lambda plus mu. Here is also lambda plus mu. So now we have what? 5 lambda. So it is 15 lambda plus 5 mu minus 4 lambda minus 4 mu plus 4 lambda plus 4 mu. That should be equal to 0. So here I can cancel the mu, this one. I can cancel again this one. So I obtain what? Mu should be equal to minus 3 lambda. Fine. Now our C vector component seems like this component is 0 itself. Right. This component becomes 0. Now I have minus 2 lambda minus 2 into minus 3 lambda, and that is lambda minus 3 lambda, that is minus 2 lambda, and it is 6 lambda, and it is 4 lambda, 4 lambda comma minus 2 lambda. So eventually, like, it's a form of what? 2 lambda comma minus lambda form, right? This form, right? And it is unit vector. So what I will write? 4 lambda square plus lambda square should be equal to 1. I will write the lambda is equal to plus minus 1 by root 5. Clear? What is it? Unit vector, na? Huh? We remove 2 from this. Like, if the vectors form this particular form, 4 lambda minus 2 lambda, is also to form this way as well, no? So this unit vector, so I can directly write what? This 4 lambda square plus lambda square should be equal to lambda is plus minus 1 by root 5 after that, isn't it? So I know the vector is a form with this way, 2 lambda comma minus lambda. Clear? So 2 by what I can take? Lambda is getting two values, plus minus 1 by root 5. So I can do what? 2 by root 5, and again, like, let's say lambda is minus 1 by root 5. So I guess this is matching, right? X component is 0, right? X component is 0 for sure. This way is our vector S. So I guess clearly A is matching, right? This can't be correct. They both have negative sign, and this both, of course, the NDs are correct. Incorrect. Got it? Only option is A. Clear? First question itself was very easy. So we can start with this question itself. Second one, it seems like a derivative. If we can use component dividend, then we can start. But I'll leave for a while. Now just solve. It is simple quantity differentiability limits problem, right? So that we can solve. It is a straight solve. What it says in this one. 63 says the 1 plus cos 2x cos square into e to the power ax minus 1. This thing end. So as far as this question is concerned. So first thing is we can replace the 1 minus cos 2x, like 1 minus cos 2x as what? Like 2 sin square x, right? I can so then I can replace 2 sin square x. And I know ki this e की power x minus 1, 2 sin square x का square, and into like e की power x minus 1. So that need like ax actually, right? Uh, so it is like 4 sin की power 4. So I can write the 4 sin की power 4x into e की power ax minus 1 over ax into ax. Fine. Into x square into. This thing I can write as 2 tan x 2 tan x minus 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. Fine. This thing I can write. So of course this I need x की power 4 and x की power 4, right? Now I need what? Limit x. Now I need limit x tends to 0, of course is there. So what will happen is this will be gone to 1 and this will be also gone to 1. Now I have 4 ax की power 5 divided by x square into 2 tan x into 1 minus tan square x minus 1 into 1 minus tan square x. Clear? Into limit x tends to 0. So I can easily see this one is like this one and this one will cancel, and now I have 4ax की power 5, hello, 1 minus tan square x divided by this one will be 2x cube into minus x square, like minus tan square x, so minus tan square x need what? X square, right? Like this is not tending to 0, you can easily see 1 x square into what? X square. Again this gone to 1 after that. Now we have simply what? 4ax की power 5 upon 2x की power 5 into this will tend to 1, so no, there's no worries. So it is what? 2a into 1, right? Minus, actually my negative as well, this negative side, right? Minus 2a. Got it? So minus 2a. So this limit is coming on to minus 2 and that is equal to what? 4. So minus 2a should be equal to 4. Then a should be what? Minus 2, right? C is correct. Got it? Now this question. So it says the fx equal to cosec 2 की power kx and gx we define as the gx is defined as fx plus cot 2 की power nx. So like this way we are defining, so that's fine. So first thing is like how we can simplify this fx and like gx is defined in terms of hx. I mean hx is there which is defined in terms of gx and all. So first is try to solve for g of x, right? Fine. So fx is written as cosec 2 की power kx. So let us try to figure it out what is there. So fx is there actually what? Fx is actually sigma k equal to 1 to n, k equal to 1 to n cosec 2 की power kx, cosec 2 की power kx. Fine. X belongs to 0 to pi by 2. This I have to solve. And like many people don't able to recognize even ki like what how we'll solve this sigma because only one term is there. So but it is actually a telescopic problem. Fine. It is actually telescopic problem. Telescopic. So like what you can do, you can just multiply with the sine 2 की power. Let's say I'm doing the k plus 1x. Both numerator and denominator, okay? Not k plus 1. Let's say I'm doing with the k minus 1. Fine. Sin 2 की power k minus 1. I'm multiplying the numerator and denominator with. Clear? 2 की power kx and minus 2 की power k minus 1 into x. They will be same thing, right? Because if I take out the count 2 की power k minus 1, 2x minus x again, right? Isn't it? What we did? I just multiply with this we have, right? I just multiply with the sin 2 की power k minus 1 into x. So of course denominator as well, numerator as well, right? So like 2 की power k minus. So this is what? 2 की power k minus 1 x into 2 minus 1, isn't it? And that is what? This thing is there, isn't it? Now there is a difference, isn't it? Now that ready to proceed. So like this is, let's say A. Let me just change the color as well. Got it, na? Like this is telescope. So this is, let's say A, this is, let's say B. So sine of A minus B over sine is sine B. So that is actually k is equal to 1 to n sine A cos B minus cos A sine B over sine A sine B cot B minus cot A. Clear? Sigma k is equal to 1 to n. And B is what? B is our 2 ki power k minus 1 into x. So I will write as cot 2 ki power k minus 1 into x minus cot 2 ki power k into x from k is equal to 1 to n. So now we have cot x minus cot 2x minus cot 4x minus cot 8x, right? This it will proceed, right? They will cancelling in that way. Now at last we have cot 2 ki power n minus 1 into x minus cot 2 ki power n into x. Now this will cancel. Now we have actually what? Cot x minus cot 2 ki power n into x. And that should be equal to what? F of x, right? Fine. Now we have fx plus cot 2 ki power n into x. That should be equal to what? Cot x. Clear? Fx plus cot 2 ki power n x. So this thing English see gx is none other than what? Cot x. Na? Now we can proceed with the like first part is regarding the continuity of the what? H of x, right? In fact, all options are regarding the continuity of the h of x. Fine. So gx is what? Cot of x. So I can write what? Cos x ki power cot x plus sec x ki power cosec x, right? So what I know, this is our function for. So I know what, like for the continuity of function, like the limit x tends to 0 minus should match with the functional value, right? So this limit has 0 minus and should be equal to 0 and should be equal to what? Like this value, right? So this limit and this limit should match, right? Isn't it? So let's try to solve each by one by one. So this seems like what? Regarding the solving of this particular limit, it seems like you have to use what? Expansion, no? Isn't it? That will be more better, right? So e ki power x is what? E ki power x is 1 plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial and so on and so forth. Now e ki power minus x is what? 1 minus x plus x square by 2 factorial minus x cube by 3 factorial. Now simply add both equations. So we have e ki power x plus e ki power minus x. That should be equal to 2 into 1 plus x square by 2 factorial plus x ki power 4 by 4 factorial, isn't it? That's why I will proceed. And we can easily see in the denominator we have only sine of x, right? Sin x I will replace with directly what? Sin x by x into x, right? So only x square is there, right? So 0 plus, let's say I'm writing. This limit I'm calculating first, okay? So x into the x square is there. So only I need to write what? Till the x square term, right? Fine. So this one will be 2 into 1 plus x square by 2 factorial and like plus so on and so forth. No need to write those terms. And minus what? Cos x expansion everyone knows, that is 1 minus x square by 2 factorial plus x ki power 4 by 4 factorial, isn't it? But I only need to what in the x square term, right? Fine. Let's say I'm writing. So it is like it is what? It is like 2 plus, just remove this value. It is what actually like just uh 2 plus 2x square, I mean 2 this one will cancel 2 plus 2x square 2 factorial, that is x square itself minus 2 plus x square actually, right? And upon what, x square, isn't it? So this one gone. We're obtained 2, right? Isn't it? And e k power x plus e k power minus x is what? 2 into 1 plus this thing, na? So apart from any term, like this is what? 2 plus x square, and it is what? Minus 2 plus x square. And apart from any term, it will comprise of x cube and higher degree of that one. And that when I will divide, we will obtain the minimum degree of x as 1, right? And that all will be 0 after that, isn't it? When I put the limit, isn't it? So that I can say the limit is coming out to be what? For the RHL ones, for the 0 plus, that will come out to be 2. Clear? So k should be 2, but we have to check we'll also check this limit as well, isn't it? Because uh, this only this will satisfy. If k equal to 2, then the RHL and the function value will match. But I have to ensure what? This also should match, no? Right? So let me calculate this limit as well. Cos x k power cot x plus sec x k power cos x. Okay. So what we have to solve is limit x tends to 0 minus sec x k power cosec x, sec x की power cosec x, sec x की power cosec x plus cos x की power cot x. Okay, fine. Plus cos x की power cot x. Clear? So regarding this question, what you have to do is okay. Let's say this limit is what? L1. This limit is what? Let's say L2. Clear? So let's say L1 is equal to, and it is which form? First is which form actually? Just calculate once. And second is which form actually? Both are one given infinite form, no? Check it once. Cos x 0 is also undefined. Cos 0 is also undefined, isn't it? And sec 0 and cos 0 both are 1. So that would be e ki power limit x tends to 0. You can see like one question itself comes how many concepts, isn't it? First is telescopic. Second is the continuity. Continuity also encourages of two limit solving, isn't it? First using expansion, second using what? E ki power infinity form. That's the like. That's why I discuss this kind of papers. So that we can revise in the like last 30 days. Revise all those concepts, isn't it? I hope like you're just enjoying, right? Okay. And you can thank me after it as well. Okay. Sec x minus 1, fine. So plus e ki power limit x tends to 0. So whenever you see like multiple concept in your examination, any mock you give, you will like feel quite comfortable because you have seen the multiple collaboration possible, isn't it? That will give you of course like an advantage. Fine. So that would be what? E ki power limit x tends to 0. And that would be, it is like 1 minus cos x over cos x. 1 minus cos x over cos x into 1 over sin x. Clear? Now what I know after that, 1 minus cos x can be replaced by the x square by 2, right? Because 1 minus cos x by x square, like this thing I will do, 1 by x square into x square. And this limit will like this one, 1 minus cos x by x square will give you 1 by 2. Now I will left out is what? E ki power limit x tends to 0, right? This one and this one will collaboration, right? It will give you one by 2 after that. Now we have simply x square by sin x into cos x, right? Clear? So this one is what? X square is actually x into x, this one. And this one is 1. Now left out the box. E ki power 0, right? That is 1, isn't it? Got what I'm saying? I just break the edge multiply divided by the x square and this one clubbing with the get 1 by 2 and then x square will like x into x and it will become 1 and this one is like the 1x will left out and some constant value like 1 by 2 into 0, that is 0. That is what e ki power 0. Clear? That is coming up to what? E ki power 0 and that is what? 1. Clear? And regarding this thing, I will also do the same thing, cos x square and this I will write as cot x as what? Cot x I will write as cos x by sin x, right? Cos x I will write as cos x by sin x. And of course this will fuse to give us what? Minus 1 by 2 and this will again break as what? X into x, right? So again we're getting as what? E ki power 0. Clear? So badai ho, they're matching, right? Otherwise there can be possible like they both are getting different limits. There is not possible, right? Now the A option is correct. Clear? So now till now we have discussed 3 questions. Like okay, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now just focus on the uh, okay, let us just lines it. Let us read this question first. The minimum length of the chord. So we have a circle out there. Fine. वी हैव अ सर्कल आउट देयर। अरे यार, सर्कल भी नहीं बना पा रहा मैं। Right. We have a circle out there, and the center is what? 5, 5, right? We have a circle out there, and the circle center is 5, 5, and the radius will be what? 5 square plus 5 square minus 25. Clear? So this thing will cancel. Now radius is what? 5. Clear? Got it? No? Radius 5, and it says the minimum length of the chord which is passing through the 2, 2 point. So, okay. So let's say this chord is passing through 2, 2, and maybe the 2, 2 is lying inside the circle. Just you can check it once. It's what? X minus 5 ka square plus 5 minus 5 ka square. That should be equal to minus 25 should be equal to 0. So this is like 2 minus 5, 2 minus 5 square. Outside or inside? Like 2, 2 point, no? Huh? 9, 9 plus 9 minus 20. That is negative, isn't it? It's lying inside, no? So like this is our chord out there. We have to calculate the minimum length of the chord. They're passing 2, 2. So let's say I can easily calculate the equation of that chord in the like h comma k form and all these kind of things. And what? I can write the like y minus 3, sorry, y minus 2 equal to m into x minus 2, and like this particular I can connect. This is this is the equation of this chord, no? Y minus 2 equal to m into x minus 2. So we have y is equal to mx minus 2m plus 2, fine. Got it? So now after that, if you just drop the perpendicular, let's say this length is what? P, fine. So this length is, let's say, P. So I have to like, and radius is 5. So this I have to minimize somehow. 25 minus P square, fine. And let's say this is what? L. So now I will write the L is equal to root 25 minus P square in 2 times. This is our L, right? So what I know is the perpendicular drop from this particular 5.5 point will be what? mx minus y minus 2m plus 2 is equal to 0. So as far as I know, I have to somehow basically maximize this length, right? Minimize this length. So I have to maximize somehow, right? P should be maximum, right? P should be maximum. Clear? So regarding the P should be maximized. So P is what? Length of perpendicular drop from 5, 5 on the line, right? Length of perpendicular drop from the 5, 5 point. Okay. Okay. So regarding this thing, I can do the 5m minus 5 minus 2m plus 2 divided by the root 1 plus m square. Clear? So that would be 3m minus 3 root 1 plus m square. Clear? And that is equal to P. Now after that, somehow we have to maximize the, right? So to maximize, everyone knows first, like, basically we have to maximize the P, not P like P square also, right? So we can directly say. So P square is quite simple function. It's a quadratic by quadratic, right? 9 into m minus 1 square. Hello. It's a quadratic by quadratic, no? Isn't it? So although you can go after that what? AOD, right? Like, basically d greater than equal to 0 method, right? Or you can do, you can simple do one observation. It is like m square plus 1 minus 2m by m square plus 1, isn't it? That will save, of course, that will save your time. So it is like, but just always keep in mind P square you have to maximize. Clear? Don't forget. Don't forget why we are there, right? 1 minus 2m by m square plus 1. Clear? So somehow we have to maximize this particular thing. So what I know, m square plus 1 always bigger than equal to what? 2m, right? This is a simple what? Because m minus 1 ka square should be what? Greater than equal to 0, isn't it? This I know. So after that, so it means what? M square, it means the 2m by m square plus 1 should always be what? Less than equal to 1, na? So now I know what? Minus 2m by m square plus 1 should always be greater than equal to what? Minus 1. Clear? And like इसकी ये जो होएगा, इसकी ये हमेशा 2m से बड़ा है, तो ये इवेंचुअली 1 से लाइक इट इज लाइक व्हाट 9 into 1 minus 2 upon m plus 1 over m, and that thing will be greater than equal to, if I consider m as positive, so that range is actually minus 2 to minus infinite to minus 2 union 2 to infinite, right? Got it? M plus 1 by m range, isn't it? So like 1 by m plus m, 1 by this range, 1 by this particular interval, so that will belong to what, 0 to 1 by 2, fine. And union what, minus 1 by 2 to 0, and of course this is included, and minus 1 by 2 to 0 also, this is there. So if I just multiply with the 2 as well, what I'll obtain, 0 to 1, right? And union what, minus 1 to 0, clear? Of course 0 is not there because this can't be infinite, of course it's not like practically possible, so that's somehow okay. So then you can easily see this particular interval is there, so we have to subtract by 1 as well, so you can easily see the interval, like 1 minus 0 to 1 will belong to the 0 to 1 itself, and like when I will subtract 1 minus uh, minus 1 to 0, fine, minus 1 to 0, so this like this maximum appears to be what, 2 after that, isn't it? Whatever I'm saying, in this interval, it maximum is what? Only 0 to 1, right? Fraction sort of. But in this interval, where it is there, like this is negative, right? Minus 1 sort of. Whatever I'm saying, minus 2. So like this is, so 18 is the what maximum. You can easily visualize, isn't it? P square. Whatever I'm saying, 9 into like this is minus 2. अरे यार कितने अच्छे से तो बताया, और कितने प्यार से बताऊं मैं. Basically, I'm saying कि this one got negative, then overall this will maximize. No, I'm trying to enter interval of m plus 1 by m. So that's why I'm saying like m plus 1 by minus 2 will be there, then it got maximized. Then you can think about once more, line you'll get to know, right? 18. So p square is 18 then. So then you can put there here is what, 18. So 2 root what, 17. 2 root 7 I mean. Got it? Got it ना? That's how you can solve. Otherwise you can do one thing, just यहाँ पे quadratic मान लिया. उससे इनफैक्ट ज्यादा छोटा हो जाता, ये थोड़ा ज्यादा थिंकिंग वाला ही हो गया इनफैक्ट, लाइक यहाँ पे क्वाड्रेटिक मान की रेंज कैलकुलेट कर ली. गॉट इट? डी ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 करके रेंज कैलकुलेट कर ली. Again, this is seems like a quite simple question. First thing, so e power of x equal to 2 plus x by 2 minus x. So that would be like take the log both sides. So f of x will be what? Ln of 2 plus x upon 2 minus x. Fine. Ln of 2 plus x upon 2 minus x. Then what I know, f of x is equal to like k times this thing. Okay. So what I know is k into f is what, like ln of 2 plus 4x upon 2 plus x square by 2. This thing I can put divided by 2 minus 2 minus 4x by 2 plus x square by 2. Clear? What I've done. Now I will write as what? And f(x) is simply what? f(x) is simply ln 2 plus x by 2 minus x. Nice. So it is like k times of ln of 4 plus x square plus 4x upon, take the LCM, right? 4 plus x square plus, and now it is what? 4 plus x square minus 4x. Clear? And this numerator will cancel, isn't it? This value. Got it? Sure, no? Now it is what? K into ln of 2 plus x by 2 minus x whole square. So it is like 2 times. And that should be equal to what? That is given as f of x. And f of x is what? This is the same thing, right? Ln of 2 plus x upon 2 minus x. That in fact multiple times means as well. The function constant seems to be like so much lengthy and calculative. F of g and g of this group of combinations are there. But you have to just put the values, you will get the final answer. In the same thing, this will cancel. K is what? Simply 1 by 2, isn't it? Obtained? Got it now? Okay, fine. Now just move forward and try to discuss another set of problems. Let us start with the 68th problem. It says the minimum length of the intercept of any tangent cut by a the minimum length of any intercept of any tangent this particular is cut by the circle. Okay. So it says that there any tangent which is getting intersected by the circle. So this minimum length of intercept I have to calculate. So any tangent of this form will be what? X square by 4 into 2 cos theta. Sorry, x by 4 into 2 cos theta. The point is what? 2 cos theta comma 3. 2 cos theta comma 3 sin theta. 2 cos theta comma 3 sin theta. Then I will write as what? That I will write as x by 4 into 2 cos theta plus y by 9 into 3 sin theta. That should be getting equal to 1. So we have x cos theta by 2 plus y sin theta by 3. That should be equal to what? 1. X cos theta by 2 plus y sin theta by 3 should be equal to 1. And that is getting intersected by this particular x square plus y square equal to 25. X square plus y square equal to 25. So let's say uh, that length have to minimum length of the intercept on any tangent to the ellipse. I just write a tangent equation of this particular ellipse in parametric form. It says that this particular tangent is intersecting the our circle, right? This particular tangent, a random tangent intersecting the this minimum length I have to calculate. Fine. This equation is what? The circle equation is x equal to y equal to 25. Again, the same question which I discussed like previously. This is the equation is like x cos theta by 2. Fine. Plus x cos theta by 2 plus y sin theta by 3 equal to 1. So take the LCM. So 3x cos theta plus 2y sin theta minus 6 equal to 0. And this radius is what? 5. Okay. This radius is 5. So it is like what? That length will be p, and p will be equal to what? 6 upon root of 9 cos square plus 4 sin square. Clear? 9 cos square plus 4 sin square. Now it is our p. So like this length, let's say this is what? D, and this is what? Let's say again d. So d I will calculate as what? Simply 25 minus p square. Okay. So again, can you just think about this particular? Like this is what? 6 upon 4 plus 5 cos square, right? Like this value is p. So you can easily see if you have to I have to minimize this particular value. Like this is d, right? And answer is of course 2d. Answer is of course 2d. So this I have to minimize. So like p square should be maximized, right? So this is 4 plus chi square. The p square should be maximized. So for sure I should put what? Theta should be 0, isn't it? For this, theta should be 0. Then p got maximized. Okay, so p square is what? 36 by 4. The p square should be 9. Right, so it is like 25 minus 9, isn't it? P square should be 36 by 4, no? This should be 0, right? Right, p square should be 9, no? So d should be what? D should be the thing. And d is what now, right? 4, isn't it? What, no? P square should be minimized, no? I guess I have maximized or something else. Take a second. I have to calculate the minimum length. Okay, the minimum length, right? So that should be maximized. So p should be maximized. So what is the maximum value of p? When cos theta is cos square theta is 0 maximum, right? So the minimum. This should minimize. So now p square is minimum. P square is what? So now d is what? 8 simply. So d is 4 and length is what? 2d, right? Length of chord, like 2d. That is 8, right? Fine. Now it says the if 2 point alpha comma alpha square lies on or inside the triangle formed by this particular. So I have xy into x plus y minus 2 should be equal to what? 0. So if this point lies on or inside the triangle formed by this lines, okay. So let me just draw properly. This is y equal to 0. This is what? X equal to 0, fine. And this is what? X plus y equal to 2. And the point is what? Alpha comma alpha square, fine. Lies on or inside the triangle, hello. So this way, this is the triangle, of course. So the point lies the inside or outside the triangle. Inside or matlab like this particular. it says the our point is lying on or inside the triangle. Okay, so alpha comma alpha square is somewhere point. So what I can say is ki our point is alpha comma alpha square. So 0 comma 0. So you can easily see the x coordinate can max. This point is 2 comma 0 and this point is 0 comma 2. So it should first thing it should be in the first quadrant, right? So alpha should be positive. Clear? Then alpha is positive. Then it, of course it will go this side or this side only, right? Now what? It should below this line, isn't it? So for this I will write it out alpha square, and it can also lie this line as well. So alpha square plus alpha minus 2 should be what? Less than equal to 0. Got it? Because this line equation is what? X plus equal to 2, na? Isn't it? So this should hold. For alpha positive, it is ensured that this is above axis and like above axis and the right side of y axis. And after imparting this condition, in short, right, this is above this line. So it is what? This is in this region, isn't it? So now it is alpha minus 2 into alpha plus 1 should be what? Less than equal to 0. So there I can say what? Alpha should be less than equal to. Clear? Largest value of alpha can be what? 2 itself, no? Got it? Always what? So again, 3 done. Now there is another concept. This is the confocal. So just there is a property. Always remember whenever hyperbola and ellipse are confocal. I call sorry, confocal. They intersect orthogonally. This is this way like that direct application is there. But yeah, just remember this one. Maybe it can be like it's also used in the year ones as well. Okay, whenever the hyperbola and the circle, sorry, hyperbola and the ellipse intersect orthogonally, they are confocal. Fine, orthogonally. Whenever hyperbola and ellipse intersect orthogonally, they are confocal. Okay, their focus are same. Oh my god. Fine. Little weak in English, right? Okay. And still I have to teach you in English itself, isn't it? Okay, fine. So fine. Now after that we have what? Hyperbola having a transverse axis of length 2 sine theta is confocal of this one. Okay. So 3x square plus 4y is equal to 12. So like hyperbola is there. So this focus of this particular ellipse will be same as what? This particular hyperbola, na? So they are confocal. So like the focus will be what? 3x square plus 4y square should be equal to what? 12. X square by 4 plus y square by 3, that should be equal to what? 1. Clear? The eccentricity is what? Eccentricity will be equal to 1 by 2 after that. Clear? So eccentricity is 1 by 2 and A is what? A is equal to 2. So this point is what? 1 comma 0. This point is what? Minus 1 comma 0. Fine. Now transverse axis length. So like transverse axis length is what? Like oh, this length is clearly you can see this length is 2, right? Let's say we are defining our ellipse. So ellipse in case of what? Sorry, hyperbola. So hyperbola like vertex should be this way, right? That's the focus, no? Of course, the focus in this way. So the hyperbola should be in this way, right? And transverse axis length. So this is 2AE. Just a minute. This length is what? 2 sine theta. Fine. This is what? Transverse or something else. This axis is called what? And let's say hyperbola equation is what? X square by A square minus Y square by B square equal to 1. Got it? So to solve for the A and B, na? हेलो ट्रांसफर्स किसको बोलते हैं किसको बोलते हैं किसको बोल हाँ टेल मी आई डोंट नो स्टैंडिंग वन दिस वन implies b is equal to sin theta, right? And what is the eccentricity? This is the 2AE, right? 2AE should be equal to 2. So AE should be equal to 1. Fine. And E square is 1 plus B square by A square. This I know. Right. So now after that B is sin theta, okay. And AE is 1. So 1 by A square minus 1 is equal to B square. So b square equal to 1 minus a square. So a square equal to 1 minus b square. So a is equal to cos theta. Fine. Now equation is what? X square by x square by cos square theta minus y square by sin square theta. That should be equal to 1. The equation is what? X square sec square theta minus y square cosec square theta. That should be equal to what? 1. Got it? That's how we have to solve. X square sec square minus y square cosec square equal to 1. So done. 3 done there. 2 done there. 5. 5 2 7 7 1 8. 8 question done, right? Good.